Good morning, friends. Welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in selection MCQ series for retail banking and wealth management, and we are presently in most probable questions. We are covering the important probable questions which can be asked in the exam because exams are near. Okay, let's start. So, objective questions, and today's topic is retail asset products. Okay, asset loans. Okay, retail loans. So, let's start. Firstly, I'll explain you some theory about this, and then we'll be going for the question answer series. So, major lending products are given below. What are the major lending products? One is home loans. Now, home loans means what? Why is home loan sanctioned? Home loan is sanctioned for a purchase or construction of a new or old house or flat. Now, understand regarding flat. The important part regarding flat is home loan is never sanctioned for construction of flat. Never. Why? Because construction of flat is done by you. Okay, suppose how many of you might have bought the flat, purchased a flat, right? We all live in flats now, many of us. So did you construct the flat? No, you bought the flat, you purchased the flat, but it was purchased by whom? It was purchased by a developer. So development of this flat is done by what? On what basis? It's not a purchase, it's a builder finance. So that is always termed under builder finance. Okay, always remember this. Construction of flat is done under builder finance, that has separate rate of interest. Got it, everyone? So for purchase or construction of an old house or flat purchase or extension of already built house, that is okay. If I am having a single story building and I want to construct it double, so I can get a home loan for this, isn't it? Home improvement or decor loans means what? I am not taking this loan for any home loan as such, but I am taking for internal changes. Okay, I need to do some plaster, I need to do COP, I need to do the tilings, anything, painting, anything I can take it. Okay, so home improvement or decor loans for repair, renovation, upgradation, painting and other repairs. So it's the same thing, everything under the, but I am not changing the structure of that house. The maximum amount of loan that can be borrowed through a home renovation loan is around 75 lakhs as offered by most of the banks. So 75 lakhs is the maximum we can get it from this home decor. Auto loans, to buy a new car, old car or two-wheeler loan. Now there is a peculiarity about this. New car is very easy. New car loan is because you directly a dealer, you get it from that dealer, and everything is a clear transaction. But what about the old car? Old car market was not up till now. Up till now, old car market was not organized market. Means suppose if you had the car, you want to sell it, so you used to find somebody who wants to get it, and then you used to sell it. But now what has happened? And remember, whenever it's an individual market, not an organized market, it's very difficult for the bank to finance, because who will do the valuation of that car? Because after all, it's an old car. I have to do the valuation. Who will do the valuation of that car? Then who will tell me whether this car is in good condition or not? Okay, so these were the problems. But now what has happened? Now things have changed. Now you in old car segment, you get many companies. Maruti has entered the old car segment. They have their separate business of old cars. You have that car dekho. Right, many of them, car dekho, car lelo, whatever it is, right? Many of them are there. So these all organized players have entered into the old car segment. So that's why it has become a major lucrative business for the banks. Okay. Now two-wheeler also. Earlier bank used to be afraid, not afraid actually, bank didn't used to sanction for two-wheeler loans. Why? Because the funding was lesser. 30,000, 40,000 were the two-wheeler prices at that time. So at that time bank didn't used to finance them. But now what has happened? What is the cost of two-wheeler? Any two-wheeler you take, any two-wheeler, even the smallest two-wheeler, you can't get it below 70,000. Smallest. Forget this, electric two-wheelers are also in this range only, and petrol and diesel are also in this range only. So 70,000, if I finance around 70 to 80% of this, it's a huge amount. And what is needed in this? All these series, auto loans are the simplest types of loans. What have you to do? You have to just take the valuation of this. If it's an old car or old car, basically old two-wheeler we don't finance generally. So if it's an old car, then just take this valuation report. From that valuer itself, this organized company, and then finance it, isn't it? And if it's a new two-wheeler, new car, then no problem. Directly go for issue that DD, or nowadays it's online transfer in the name of that dealer only, along with margin from that customer. Margin is always to be kept. Anything. Some banks keep it 20%, some banks keep it 10% also. But margin has to be kept. Okay? Personal loans. Personal loans are unsecured backed loans backed by personal guarantee. So nothing as such. Do you take collateral in person? No, generally. Some ask for some heavy or bike or something, but that's okay. But it's actually not needed. Public sector banks are cautious in these loans due to high rates of default. So there are huge defaults because nowadays it has changed because of the CIBIL. If you default in this personal loan, your CIBIL score becomes bad. So in that case, everyone is afraid. Loan against property is a secured loan that is sanctioned against asset pledged as collateral. So I pledge my asset as such, any property as such. Pledge means what? Not only pledge, see, written mortgage also. Pledge is generally for the movable goods, isn't it? So I can mortgage it also. I can be owned land or house or any other commercial premise. Okay? Now before we download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile, in this app you will be getting all the premium study materials plus live classes, ebooks, tests, everything. Whatever is required for clearing CIB and JAIIB, you'll get it over here. Okay, so download it fast. Loan against securities. So loan against securities means LAS. LAS is a loan where you pledge your shares, mutual funds or life insurance policies as collateral to the bank against a loan. So you give a loan against all these securities, shares, mutual funds, life insurance. We have an insurance loan separately. Okay, general insurance loan is separate, and mutual fund and shares are called as loan against shares. Okay, so banks give against this also. Generally 50 to 60% margin. Not means, suppose if I am having the 100 rupees shares, I will be getting around 50 to 60 rupees max to max. Okay? Gold loan. Gold loan is a secured loan taken by the borrower from the lender by pledging their gold articles within the range of 18 to 24 carats as a collateral. The loan amount provided in certain percentage of gold, typically up to 80% based on the quality of the gold. So depending on the quality of that gold, isn't it? If the quality of that gold is good, then definitely you give a higher amount. But who will decide? This is decided by the goldsmith, right? We bankers don't know anything. If I give you tomorrow some gold and tell you it's 24 carat, you won't. Will you be able to tell me whether it's 18 carat or 24 carat? No. We have to get it certified or sanctioned by that goldsmith, isn't it? So let me come to the question. Loans are sanctioned by the banks for the following purpose: purchase of construction of a house, construction of flat, purchase of land and construction, both 1 and 3, all of the above. All of the above means including this purchase, construction of a house, construction of flat is also included in all of the above. So construction of flat is what? What did I tell you? Yes, builder, right? Builder finance. So if this is builder finance, it can be home loan. So without, then what is the answer? Purchase of construction of house is okay. Purchase of land and construction is also okay. So the answer is fourth. Both 1 and 2 correct. 1 and 3, sorry. Both 1 and 3. Okay. Auto loans are given by the banks for the following purpose: purchase of new car, used car, two-wheelers, all of that. This is very simple. Now we have just discussed this point. The answer is correct. Fast. It is fourth, right? All of the above. Good one. Subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting the free YouTube series on various subjects. Free. Click on the bell icon. Subscribe. Click on the bell icon and get all the latest videos. All the subjects. JIB, CIB, all subjects. Okay. So do it fast, isn't it? STPL is sanctioned by the banks based on CIBIL score plus income proof. Only on the basis of CIBIL score. None of the above. 1 or 2 depending on the bank. So CIBIL score plus income proof, or only on the basis of CIBIL score. So many banks sanction it on 1 and 2, means CIBIL score plus income, or only on CIBIL, depending on the bank. So what can be the answer? The answer for the exam is 1 or 2 depending on the bank, correct? Yeah, depending on the bank. See here, practically I'll tell you, nowadays all these what is STPL basically? What is the STPL? Small ticket, okay, ticket, PL, personal loan. PL, I'll just write this personal loan, okay, PL. So small ticket personal loan. So these are sanctioned on the basis of, in many banks they are sanctioned on the basis of CIBIL only. No documentation, zero documentation. So all these loans are sanctioned on the basis of CIBIL. But in exam, it can be 1 or 2 depending on the bank. Because still many of the banks are asking for 3 years income proof, then your income statement, then if you are salaried, form 16, then bring CA statement, all these things. For a loan of what? 3 lakh, 4 lakh. People won't come to you, isn't it? If you ask for 3 to 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, up to 5 lakhs, if you ask documentation, nowadays the world has changed. Everything is based on simply CIBIL score. Okay? So for exam the answer is 1 or 2, but practically I'll tell you the answer is only on the basis of CIBIL now. Personal loans are sanctioned by the banks based on salary in case of employees, monthly income in case of business, number of years in service or in business, and all of the above. So what is the option? Salary, monthly annual income, number of years in the service, and all of the above. What is the right answer? It is all of the above, isn't it? Everything is checked. For salaried employee, I check the salary. For businessman, monthly or annual income, and number of years in case of salary also, in case of business also, right? So PLs are sanctioned based on all of these three, but online banks are now sanctioning PL. Forget all these, they are only sanctioning on the basis of CIBIL. CIBIL has changed the entire loaning industry now. Okay, so many of the online bankers means online is neobanks. Okay, do you know what is neobank? Type fast in the comment section. How many of you know what is neobank? Neobank, neobank. Anyone knows? Type fast. I'll write it over here. See this new. These are the new banking terms which have come in, and we must be conversant with this neobanks. Okay. What are these neobanks? Neobanks means, anyone knows any neobank? Any neobank? Name it. Okay, I'll name it. Paytm karo. What is Paytm? Paytm karo. Now you see this Paytm. Paytm has become, means it gives the loans also to many of the merchants. So these are all neobanks. Neobanks means they don't have branches. Only one head office somewhere, and remaining everything is online. PhonePe, neobanks. So all these neobanks are now sanctioning these personal loans based on CIBIL only. So that is the practical situation. But for exam, all of the above, isn't it? Retail loan processing centers in the banks are designed to, means processing centers means what? These are back offices. Okay, back office. Why are these back offices designed? See here, it's simple. Logic I'll give you. See here, suppose if this is branch number 1, this is branch number 2. Okay, and this is, let's say, branch number 3. Okay, so each branch, if it is working separately for bringing the customers, sanctioning the loan, processing the loan, disbursing the loan, if each branch is working separately, then what will happen? It will be a wastage of time for all of them. So what happens now? Instead of all the 3 branches working, I'll have a separate unit over here, combination for all the 3 branches. This is known as this processing center, RLPC I'll call it. Okay, RLPC, Retail Loan Processing Center. What these branches will do? These branches will source the documents, get the customers, and then they will send it to these RLPCs. Okay, all of them will send. So what is the job of this RLPC? The job is only to check the documents and sanction the loans, if possible disburse the loans. Disbursement can also be done. It's nowadays online disbursement, so I can do it from this retail loan processing center only. Why should I send it back to the bank branches with the sanction letter and then tell them, okay, now you disburse? Why? I can do it at my end only, isn't it? So this RLPC can do everything, right from once the documents reach, right from processing to sanctioning to disbursement, everything can be done, isn't it? So retail loan processing centers are designed to for what? Sourcing retail asset business, processing retail loans, doing the valuation, legal opinion, whatever necessary, and all of the above. So do these processing centers do all these things? Nothing, isn't it? See here, sourcing retail asset business, that is sourced by whom? Branches, right? Branch will do this job. Processing, yeah, this is done by RLPC. This is done by RLPC. Okay, what about this? Do the valuation. Why should this central this back office do all these jobs? Okay, they will tell the branches that, see, We want a valuation report. Now the branch will run to the valuer and the customer and get the valuation done. This is never done by this RLPC. Okay, so the answer is 2, isn't it? Now let me discuss the batch. Okay, power pack revision batch. You should join it. All the subjects are covered, so you should join the subjects, and okay, all the important topics means numericals, case studies, objective questions, everything is covered. So join it ASAP. Okay, so let me discuss. In fact, you can use the code Y432. This code will give you maximum discounts. That is your maximum discounts. Okay, go to Adda 24/7. Okay, okay, so go to Adda 24/7. Okay, click on the front page itself, JAIIB and CIB. Click on JAIIB and CIB. Now you'll see it over here. CIB, JAIIB 23. Click on this. Now you'll see the revision batch. Okay, click on this revision batch. You'll see the details. All the subjects are covered. Okay, means whatever subjects we require. Okay, they are covered. Study plan is available. So look at the fees part. The fees part is also, look at this fees. So click on more discounts to get more offers. Always click on more discounts. Put the code Y432. Click on apply. Now 77% off you are getting. 9999 reduces to 2299. Such a huge discount.